Hello everybody and welcome back to Quickplays. This is our second in our 5-game series looking back at Sega's 32X's very few games.
This came out in 95? But
Yep.
It came out before then.
And there's a lot that we don't know about this game, and this game is... I said last time, I have a lot to say about this game and none of it is good. This is BC Racers for the Sega 32X. And oh boy. I'm gonna leave it on easy because, yeah, where is start? It's right down there. Why is it at the bottom of the list? So, while we're starting up and choosing our characters, Kyle apparently... wait, does that say 1 or 2? I guess it's 1. Okay, I'm trying to... These graphics, even for the 32X, you know what, I'm gonna pick these guys. Because he looks kind of like Elvis. So... This is BC Racers. It is part of the... It's made by Core Interactive. Let's see here. It's part of a series called the Chuck Rock series, which I've never heard of before until I looked up things a few minutes ago.
So they're it's a real thing.
It's a series of games. I've never played any of them before. I've never heard of any of them except for this one. One of the designers on this game is Toby Gard, who later created Lara Croft.
That is the most the similarity.
Yeah, that is the most positive thing I can say about this game, because now it's going to sound like I'm exaggerating.
What is that giant dino?
I didn't even see him in the player list. How do we move? Oh, is it A? Okay. So it's going to sound like I'm exaggerating when I say this. And by the way, the frame rate issues right now, that's in the game. That is not my recording. The game is really running at about 10 frames per second.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's always been this way.
So it's going to... Let me turn the... Hold on. I'm going to let go of the controller for a moment to turn up the volume. I was... apparently I'm still driving forward. So it's going to sound like I'm exaggerating when I say this, even despite the frame rate problems. But this game is seriously... my least favorite game of all time. Now, I have a reason for this, because technically, even despite the frame rate problems, it is not a horrible game. Like, there are worse design games I've played. There are more buggy games I've played. There might be one or two games with worse frame rate that I played, but that would be hard to find. But there's a reason why it's my least favorite game of all time, and that's because... Okay, Kyle's going to get what I'm saying really quickly. Most of you watching this probably won't, but... Ever since we were kids, Kyle and I... Wow. Ever since we were kids, Kyle and I, we've been doing home movies. We've done home videos on VHS cameras ever since we were kids, and by about mid-2000, we've done maybe about a dozen or so, and we watched them pretty often at the time. We liked... going back, looking at them, having fun, looking at the videos again. Sometimes we record ourselves playing games and stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta do something.
So, wow, I'm really far behind. Final lap's just flashing on the screen. So anyway,
I forgot you could do this.
Oh yeah, you can crash. Okay, that's the other good thing I can say about this game. There's something funny like that in it. But anyway, so yeah, we do a lot of home movies. We'd watch them quite a bit. And we were getting to near the end of one of our videos in the middle of 2000. And by that point, we were watching videos pretty much all the time, watching them over. We were getting to the point where we were having a lot of really fun ones done. And this particular one that we'd got was actually one of the better ones we've made. Wait, what? Why is Stiggy... Stiggy was in 6th... Oh, it's because we're all tied in 0. Whatever. Okay, I'm just getting off track all the time here. So... yeah, let's continue.
Was there really a game over screen?
Yeah, there was.
We've never seen this.
Yeah,
map.
because here's the thing. We always stop this after one race because of how terrible this game is. Now, before I get even more off track, when we were doing that video, we were... Wow, that's making it even harder to see. Holy crap.
I can't honestly see the track. Wait, isn't this the same exact track, just...
Yeah, it's the same track except at night with gravestones or stone house. They look like a gravestone.
What in the world?
Oh my god, the frame rate's getting worse. I'm finding so many awful things about this game that I'm getting off track with saying why I hate the game because I'm finding more reasons to hate it.
Look at my character. I got the muscular guy, and who's the one that attacks? It's the girl.
Of course.
It's a very skinny...
Oh, you can actually punch. I didn't realize that. Okay. So anyway. So we were at the end of one of our videos, which was at that point one of our better videos that we had. I mean, nowadays it's just us doing stupid shit, but at the time, you know, it was actually kind of fun to watch. We did some fun stuff, and we needed to end it off. So we decided, you know, let's. We had about 10 minutes left on the video. Let's play a Genesis game. We looked through our pile and we found, hey, here's BC Racers for 32X. I don't remember a thing about this game. Let's try it out. So we tried it out, and when you go back and watch the video, you can slowly see our excitement fading very quickly as we play it. Like, we're happy, we're having fun, then we play it and we just get more and more annoyed till we just give up and move on to something else with less than 10 minutes left of the video and we're expecting to end it off with the game. And it's a stain on one of the more entertaining videos we did at the time.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. So yeah, for anyone else who wasn't us, you wouldn't have this experience, but for us, it's just something that just stuck in my head for about 15 years, and just my memory of this game is just us getting more and more disappointed at the end of an otherwise good video. So because of that, it ended up being the game that I always think of when I think of it. I just saw you run backwards past me.
I'm just messing around.
It's the game that I always think of when I think of a bad game. Because, like, there are worse games. Like, Sonic 06 is a piece of buggy shit. Like, and hell, there's 2 games I can think of off the top of my head which are outright horrible compared to this game. That we've done on Quickplays even. Anubis 2, or Anubis the 2nd, hour it's called, and Marsupialami. I hate those games. But the thing is, Anubis the 2nd, I've first played about 6 months ago. Marsupialami, apart from playing like once in '95, I hadn't played until last year. This game, we played it 15 years ago, and I keep seeing it whenever I watch that video. So I have to remember this game because of that video. Which is why I know I'm going on a long rant that no one cares about, but it's just, I just want to impress why I hate this game so much.
Apparently the race is over. Oh.
So yeah, this game is a piece of fucking garbage. I hate the hell out of this game. In every respect. Stiggy is still at 0 points. Even though he's not us. He's a computer player. Oh, you have to continue for some reason.
I blew up. That's why. Wow, there's even a desert level. How many different levels are there?
Holy shit. Because of the frame rate... Because of the frame rate for our preview thing, it'll look like the frame rate is better on our preview.
Oh yeah, you're right. I see that.
Holy shit! I'm looking at the preview right now. The frame rate looks a lot better on the preview than it does for us.
How?
I'd be absolutely shocked if the final video actually comes out with a better frame rate than it does on our TV. Like, that's absolutely astounding.
My eyes that I can't see anything on this.
That is absolutely astounding. The frame rate looks so much better on that. Like, if it turns out the actual video looks like that, everyone watching this video is going to be so confused when we say that we have 10 frames per second for us. Because we seriously do. This game is so bad that it's better when we're not playing on the game. It's better when it's transferred to a computer.
I might just watch it on the computer right now.
Yeah. Probably do better at the race, too. Also, now that I'm not ranting, you can hear these amazing sound effects. Let's listen. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
That's
oh, hold on, I'm stuck on a rock.
My stone bike makes. Hey, look, I'm in first.
Good, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on a sand trap.
This is actually the predecessor to Mario Kart.
Yep, this is Super Mario Kart 2. I wonder if this predated Mario Kart.
Or was Mario Kart 95?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Super Mario Kart was probably 94 or 95. I don't remember which came first. I think Mario Kart might have been 94, though. But
Yeah,
I don't
big,
give
strong man sound like a little girl.
Yep. I'm in 8th. Kyle's in 1st.
I am the BC Racer champ.
Mm-hmm. You are. That's because you're the only person who's ever bothered to get in 1st place in a race in BC Racers.
I'm the only person that ever bothered playing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we were the only people in the world who didn't work on this game but remember it.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure that the creator of Lara Croft thinks of this all the time.
This is his crowning jewel.
It is. Also notice you can only punch one side. The other side of the cart is completely unprotected.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm about to pass you off. I'm right behind you.
You know, it's not like that the Sega Genesis could not handle 3D racing, pseudo 3D racing, because Road Rash was on the Sega Genesis. Road Rash had a not shit frame rate. Road Rash you can punch in both directions. Road Rash had sound effects.
I got first.
Well, good for you. I'm in 8th.
Hey, look, the frame rate's better when I finish, when I'm not actually racing.
Wow. Holy crap, I'm looking back.
Yeah.
I just drove into a puddle while I looked away. Yeah. The frame rate looks so much better in the preview. That is absolutely astounding.
Pterodactyl brings you back.
Also, the brightness looks a little off.
Yeah, who cares?
Recording,
It's PC Racer.
Yeah. Congratulations, you've moved into 1st place.
How? Oh. Okay.
Wait, did the standings not carry over or something? Because someone else just moved down to 0 points.
I'm confused. Oh wow, this level actually looks like a level.
Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere.
That background thing is like actual moving. It's not choppy.
Holy crap. There's actual frame rate on that background.
And now everything else is dead.
Yeah, what the fuck? That waterfall had frame rate.
60 frames per second, actually.
Holy crap, the frame rate has gone down to 5 frames a second.
Oh wow.
The preview has gone down to 15.
There's so much on the screen.
Holy crap, I can't see anything! The funny thing is, when I started this, I was reminded immediately of Autobot from, or Jungle Joyride from Sonic Unleashed, which is the jungle...
Whoa!
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm in the sky now. Like, for those of you who don't know about Sonic Unleashed levels, that level is a jungle level where the frame rate goes to shit. And here, it's a jungle level where the frame rate goes even more to shit.
This is pretty good. We should bring it back.
Yeah, BC Racers 2.
BC
Double the
Racers
frame rate.
2K15.
If
If somehow the maker of Lara Croft saw this, bring it back. Have Lara Croft a playable character.
Yes. Oh, I just punched... I thought I said sad, but it's Sato.
You can make it the best game ever from the worst game the best.
You know what? Both of those names fit. Sad or Sato. Sato is...
Look at how slow you go if you miss the bridge.
Yeah, wow. Holy crap, this frame rate is just getting worse!
I just punched you. I'm gonna punch you again. Right into the bush.
You know, I don't care if this isn't the last race. I can't stand any more of this game.
I just knocked someone out. I'm gonna win. I want to be first. I have to be my champion. So, why is the Dino the only person on that team? Like, he is the only person that's
Oh, you know, he's enough for 2 people.
Look at him. He is probably the best character in the game. I'm gonna punch
Just
him.
to drift. My bike is wrecked. I'm
I
dead.
killed you,
I'm
that's
outright
why.
dead. I can't do anything. I can't even punch. No, wait, I can't. Am I able? I'm able to punch! I can still punch!
It looks more like dancing.
Maybe I can punch my way to the finish.
I killed someone. I'm gonna crash my car.
Good. I would appreciate it. Oh, the music's getting intense right now. It still absolutely amazes me that I'm looking at this preview and the frame rate is so much better. Like, you know what? I don't know if the frame rate looks better because of the skipped frames in the preview, or if something is seriously wrong with the transfer. But at the same time, the waterfall looks just fine. I am so confused why it's doing this.
It's skipping over all the... Maybe it was designed of skipped frames.
This is so weird. Sure, press... Let's just see what the last race is. Actually, you know, it's 4 races, so this should be the end of the...
Good. I wanted to go back here.
What? Why are we watching a saber-toothed tiger on my screen? Wait, is this going to be a cinematic
Game
view?
over.
I know that, but I'm just shocked. Why is it showing the saber-toothed tiger?
Is it showing my reverse of my character?
No, now it's showing nothing.
It's
yeah, wait,
not,
it's
backwards.
What? Who would choose to do that?
So I can use that to look behind me, just in case I want to drop a green banana shell.
I hate this game.
Green banana shell. I may have messed that up a little bit.
What other games did Core Design do? Well, they did Tomb Raider, we know that. Let's see. They did Dynamite Ducks.
What?
What?
Dynamite Ducks.
Dynamite Ducks, also known as the game
Dynamite
that inspired being the Dynamite from Sonic the Fighters. They did Monty Python's Flying Circus, the computer game.
Wow.
They did Rick Dangerous 2. I already said they did Chuck Rock. Chuck Rock 2, Son of Chuck. Hook. Asterisk and the Great Rescue. I think we had that at some point.
I think we did.
Blob. We've only ever played that on the Sega Channel. I missed the Sega Channel.
What is it?
Blob.
Oh, I remember that.
BC Racers. Battle Core. I remember Battle Core. Bubba and Sticks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Bubba and Sticks.
That was actually a pretty good game, sort of. It was weird, but...
Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3. Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. Tomb Raider Chronicles. Tomb Raider Game Boy Color. Tomb Raider Curse of the Sword. Tomb Raider The Prophecy. Hurdy-Gurdy. Tomb Raider Into Darkness. Last game they made was free running for the PlayStation Portable in 2007.
Well...
Did they go defunct or something? What?
They what?
Yeah, they ceased to exist in 2006, and their assets were sold off.
Well...
Oh, because of Angel of Darkness, it flopped so bad that it destroyed the company.
Oh... Disappointing.
So yeah, this was BC Racers for the Sega 32X.
I died.
I despise this game with every core of my being. Ha! Core. I didn't even mean to do that. Yeah, that is my reaction to BC Elvis.
Wow.
So yeah, thank you so very much for watching. You can share in my pain. We'll see you next time with a game that's much better than BC Racers. And one that some of you might have heard of, maybe. Well, we'll see you next time.